How you guys doing? Today is your girl Fufu. It's 11:11, and I'm back with some more messages. So what I'm doing right now is taking you guys with me. I am out running some errands, so I decided to take you guys with me because I just feel like something just been nudging me in regards to, someone that you've been distant from. I feel like you could be very distant from someone, and this person is bothered. They're extremely bothered by. Uh, what the exactly? It's like this person is extremely bothered by your actions, and I feel like that's confirmation. I feel like this is somebody that's willing. They thinking of you a lot. They are, because I feel like the dust has finally settled in the situation, and this is someone that's feeling the loss of you. Okay, this person, because they never thought that you would, you know, they never thought that you'll be MIA. They never thought that they'll never have access to you. Can you guys hear me? Okay, let me know because my eyes is on the road. Let me know before I proceed. Can you hear me okay? Okay, perfect. Yeah, so this will be gone this long. Like I feel like this is somebody that do not comprehend what a permanent ending actually means. You know, they thought you was gonna be, coming running back, or, you was gonna do the most to actually be in a connection with them. This is someone that also too thought that you were going to settle for less. Okay, less. And what I mean by less is less than what you deserve. This is what this person thought. They thought you was gonna be one of those types that was just going to be at their beck and call, and be on command, and yourself in order to have something with them, or to have a place in their life. This is someone that wanted you to fight for a place in their life. It's like they didn't feel like you deserved it. They wanted you to fight for it versus them actually giving it to you. Okay? And now I feel like this person is really going berserk because they realize that when they pushed you away, they pushed you too far away. Like, you're gone. It's like curtains on the situation, you know. And even if this is someone that say, oh, that's what I wanted, or, I moved away first, this person is not being honest. Okay? I really feel like this person could be kind of narcissistic. And we all know that narcissists, they never take a they never true. They never own up to anything. And I feel like that's this person. They had a hidden agenda, and they thought that they were going to toy around with you, whether it's a man or a woman. But this is someone that found out pretty quickly that you were not the one of the two. Okay? They thought that, they was going to try to antagonize you. This is what they thought. And let me give you an example of what I mean by torment you. Like, and try to call you and see if it worked. Try to call you and see if you were pressed enough. Now, Um, I want to give you the example of, let's just say, KG and um, the the young lady, BR. Let's just say that, because I really don't like to, you know, put other people in the mix, but that's the best example. You understand what I'm saying? For where I'm going with it. Somebody, the one that you were dealing with, the one who you on, they'll do things to you, certain things, and then, they'll be behind the scenes trying to call you and, play with you, even if they know that you're not going to give in to them. They just want to make sure that they can tee you off enough. It wasn't enough for them to walk away and go get in another connection, or it was not enough for you to walk away just for yourself. This is somebody that wanted to make someone suffer, for no apparent reason. And I feel like the one who mind you're on, they have the same type of mindset as that guy. A complete narcissist. Somebody that's double minded, know what they truly want. But I feel like they found out what they truly want, because this is someone that's hurting without you. They're really hurting without you, collective, but they can't tell. I definitely should have. I know I definitely should have just did some short videos for you guys, because I don't think this is gonna work. Okay, unless I ask it to, unless I ask it to. As far as you ask it to, as far as me trying to record and do a whole live stream video, but be going too long. Because I'm really actually you guys a side note, but I'm like, hey, I'm gonna take the collective along with me, so it is what it is. So yeah, you guys, this person is really, they really shook. They really shook, because they never thought that you would be one of them ones to be able to walk away from them, because no one else successfully did it. I can honestly say that you are the one that only got away, but you were the one that really lives rent free in this person's head. I'm talking about they can't sleep. This is someone that they have trouble sleeping. They have trouble sleeping. Let me put my seatbelt on. I knew I was missing something. Okay, this by the things that they actually did to you, the way that they mishandled you. And if this is someone that's definitely in a connection with someone else, or most likely per se in a connection with someone else, they know they watching this person, and they didn't call on to why this person feeling the way that they're feeling. Someone intuition is letting them know exactly going on with whoever this person is, whether it's a man or woman, because I feel like this person, the complete opposite of what someone is thinking. They could be coming up with all sorts of excuses as to why, they feeling this way, or they may blame it on something else, but in reality, it's really you. And whoever the other person is, or the other party, they really know. They really know what's going on with this person. And so there's nothing like being in a connection with someone. And this is on everyone is not in a connection. Just take it as a resonance. But there's nothing like being in a connection with someone. One is mourning the loss of another connection, or mourning the loss of someone else that they actually dealt with. It's like a low blow, and it's a slap in the face. But I feel like this is somebody that, they pretty much know what they signed up for when they got with this person. They knew that this person was unhinged. They knew that this person was unhealed. Even if, they had this facade going, the mask definitely slipped a couple of times. And whoever this is, they saw it, but it was all about them being in denial. It was all about them accepting, what they actually saw, what they actually felt. But I still feel like whoever this other person is, they somehow manipulate this person into thinking that that can never be the case. And I feel like that's worse than worse. Someone to try to take advantage of someone like that, and not give them the clarification, even when they know that they are absolutely correct about what they're feeling, what their gut is telling them, what their intuition is telling them. Because I really feel like men, they go off their gut, and women, they solely go off of their intuition, which can also be a good to a woman. But however, not to get off topic, this person, they've been, whatever this is that they've been doing it for a while, and they've been doing it to multiple people. Okay, I feel like this is someone that's not serious at all about no type of connection whatsoever. They are not even serious when it comes down to themselves. Okay, so yeah, I hope you guys can hear me well. You need to release, but maybe you should try. You know, I say you give it to God. That's what I say. I say you just do it. That's the best way. Don't think too long about it. Don't think too hard about it. Just do it. And I definitely feel like, that goal will be accomplished if that's what you set your sights on. You want you to know, some people think that it's the other way, right? Some people think that you follow your mind, but in real time, your mind actually follow you. You know what I'm saying? Your mind think about what you wanted to think about. That's why it's a thing called mind control. You control that. You control the narrative. You control it all. I'm about to pass on my freaking stop. But I'm so busy, you guys. And I'll tell you guys what I'm doing another time. But or at least when I get done, or when I'm just about done, let you guys know exactly what it is that I'm doing here. Not now. Hold on. Give me a second. What in the world? Okay. Yeah, I feel like someone is shook. Someone is shook because you walked away collective. I know you guys are getting tired of hearing the same thing, but if that's the energy, I gotta give you what I got. And plus, I'm sitting outside right now, driving, of course. So the energy is a lot more potent than what it actually be when I'm, behind closed doors. I'm outside here with the universe, and this is what I'm getting. But I also too feel like at the end of the day, for the things that this person did to you, they also too have to pay. That's the message. But I just didn't want to give a spoiler alert because I feel like I want to really sit down and do this message. So I'll make sure somebody put that in the comments after the live stream ends, so I would not forget that message, what I just said, that I want to do a live stream video on, because I'm telling you, they cannot escape. It's like the divine sent the blitz for this person. They cannot escape what they did to you. And like I said, they did it to other people, but when it came down to you, deal breaker, automatic deal breaker, automatic. Somebody please do not forget, because I like I said, I'm so busy, I may forget what I said I want to do a live stream video on, and I feel like it's going to be really potent because of, like I said, me being out and being directly outside. It's very strong. Um, see, by the freak they saying go this way, and I should be going this. I should have went the other way, bro. I'm going the wrong way. I hope I'm not. I am. What the? See what I'm saying? But I definitely need to get that message out to you guys in regards to that energy. And I feel like I need to pull some messages on that. Okay? I feel like that's something that requires show and tell. Okay? Because it's that serious. I don't know what this person did, but they did something. They did something, and whatever this something is, they can't take it back, and it's not being forgiven either. It's not. I'm telling you guys. See, everybody think that God is just so forgiving, and like I tell you, forgiving. Okay, He's not us, and if He was so forgiving, then He would have forgave the devil. You understand what I'm saying, collective? Listen to what I'm telling you. Okay? And I tell you guys that all the time, if God was that forgiving, He would have forgave the devil. Not happening. Whatever the devil did was an automatic deal breaker. And I feel like anyone that embodies the Holy Spirit, anyone that's like Christ, anyone that's Christ-like, and you try to do them dirty, okay, you're going to have to face that same type of judgment and punishment. And it doesn't matter if you're a human being. It doesn't matter.